Hello, Limey Vlog here. In today's video we will be going over my supply list for Inktober, and as Inktober is now over, I thought I would give you a supply list of things that I used while doing Inktober. So let's start off with this sketchbook. It's got a B on it, and think there you go, B paper. And this one I used because it's this color paper, and with this color paper you can do good highlights and stuff like that. The whites really pop. As you can see, I'm sure you've seen this drawing before, and the whites really pop out at it. The other kind of sketchbook I use is this Moleskine. It's nice and small. It's actually a lined paper, but that doesn't really bother me. And this is what I used for most of my sketches. Now when it comes down to pens, I used a variety of pens. My favorites have to be these Micron pens because they come in different sizes. This is a 01. As you can see, the nib is really small and tiny, but then it goes all the way up to a 08 as well, and it goes all the way down to a, if my focus comes in, come on focus, this is a 0.5. So lots of variations online, and as you can see I've got a bunch of them in various sizes. Also have two kinds of brush pens. Now this pen I believe is a Pentel brush pen, and this is a very soft tip. If you can see, this is very soft, and this is actually refillable as well. So you just unscrew here, and as you can see I'm running out of ink because of all those Inktober sketches. So that's one brush pen that I use. You can get some really cool textures and stuff like that. Also I use this kind of brush pen. Now this, I don't know what kind of this pen is. If anyone can read that writing then you will know, but this has got a harder tip, so it's not as flexible, but it still gives you the variation of lines. So this is an excellent pen to use as well. Also just a plain ballpoint biro pen, if I can get it open. There you go. Just regular bog standard cheap pen. Now this gives you lots of variations on color as well. Like you can use this to get really dark blacks and really light grays depending on how hard you push. Also for the month of for Inktober I used some greys. I didn't color in just because I didn't have a lot of these. These are Copic markers sketch. I got 3 shades of grey. I got an N2, an N5 and an N3. Now this just gives you, I just use this to give me an extra of different colors. So I didn't want a full color sketch, I just wanted to add some grey tones in there, and these markers, as I said, are very expensive, so I only bought a few of those. I got some white highlight pens as well. These were very cool, especially when I used it on the tone paper. This is, you can't see that really, but it's a jelly roll 08. You can get these online nice and cheap, and they're excellent for highlights. Also I got these pens. These are, let's see if I can sign, Uniball Sino. They are imported I believe, but you can get them on Amazon. These are just a little bit better than those other pens, other white pens. Again, used for highlights. And for those really thick highlights, I just used this Tipex pen. I think this was from England, but I think you call it whiteout over here. And literally all you do, you push in here and you squeeze and it comes out as whiteout. I use a mechanical pencil to draw out the sketches, and you just fill out this with any old lead, and of course you need an eraser for all those mistakes. Definitely have a Sharpie handy as well, just to fill out all those big black marks if you're colouring the sky, or I did a couple of space scenes. This was good to filling in big areas nice and quickly. Also, I've got a fine point Sharpie here as well that I didn't really use much. Got to be careful with Sharpies because they tend to bleed through the papers. So there it is, guys. This is my haul of artist supplies. It's not nearly all of them that I've got, but these were the most common used during the month of Inktober. I hope you like these sketches that I did, and you continue to watch the videos that I post. And if you did like this, leave it a comment, leave a like. I'd like to see what other supplies other artists use as well. So if you want to leave a comment down below saying what supplies you use, that would be great. And thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you next time.